Hey guys, so I just want to talk for a second about self love. It's oftentimes something that people think about or know that they should think about it, do something about it. But how often do we really focus on our self love enough? We often are worrying so much about other people that we often put ourselves on the back burner. I always just think, like, how can we fill up other people's cups if ours is empty? We are always constantly focusing on the needs of others and what we can do to um, satisfy our bosses or our friends or our significant others. And it's like, well, what about us? Sometimes people think that focusing on self care is selfish. And it's like, no, it's not, because we are important and we should put ourselves first before other people. What makes me sad is, sometimes people can't even think of what makes them happy. Like, if somebody were like, you know what, I've got this, I'll take care of what needs to be taken care of, and you go do you. Sometimes people don't even know, like, oh, what would I even do? And that makes me sad to kind of hear that sometimes. I would love for people to focus more on having more of an understanding of what their self-love for themselves would look like and what their self-care would look like. I know for me, I like doing yoga, I like doing meditation, I like working out, I like reading, I like doing the adult coloring sometimes. So I think that if people were able to focus a bit more on the things that they could do for self-care and take care of themselves, would do tremendous things. We are important too, and it's about time that we start putting ourselves first. And I understand there's different things where sometimes it makes it hard, especially like if you have children or you're taking care of a family member or something that makes it hard. I get it, but you still deserve to find time for yourself and time for self-love, even if it's a few minutes a day where it's just uninterrupted time to yourself. Sometimes it's all we need to just regroup ourselves and feel satisfied that we at least took some time for ourselves. I have started a self-love challenge. It's hard to call it a challenge when you're focusing on self-love, but I've started a 30-day to self-love group on Facebook. So if anybody wants to join, you just have to search 30 days to self-love. I'm just such a huge enthusiast about self-love, and it's just so important to focus on. I definitely struggle with self-love for so long. I definitely put it on the back burner. I tended to feel like I didn't really deserve a lot of self-love, and that's really sad to think about now. It makes me even feel sad hearing about people that just don't focus on themselves. That it's just one of the easiest, yes, hardest things for people, is when it's easy to identify what you can do for others, but then it's like weird to talk about what you can do for yourself. So I would love to hear people being able to identify things that they could do for themselves more often. So my challenge for people is to name today, go write something down, whether it's on a piece of paper or a receipt, anything. I want you to write down 5 ways that you can show yourself love, whether that's through self-care or any other way. I want you to identify those things, and I want you to do at least one of them this week. I want to challenge people to put themselves first, even if it's sometimes 5 minutes a day or once a week, just something. We deserve to put ourselves first and love ourselves. Each of you are unique in your own ways. You all matter, and you are loved, and you deserve to put yourself first. So thank you guys. If you have any comments or questions or any advice on different self-care techniques, anything like that, feel free to just ask away. I'm not going to claim I'm an expert, but I am so into self-love and self-care that I am more than willing to try to help people kind of figure it out. So thank you guys. Have a great night.